Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough, little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show. It is episode 129 today, Dylan. What are you saying?
Just happy to be here, mate.
Happy to be here.
Good Friday today,
Yep.
Easter weekend, long
Happy
weekend.
Easter
This
to
will come
everyone.
out Easter Monday, so
Happy Ramadan to everyone too.
yeah, a lot of things go. I drove past the Sikh temple last night.
Mm-hmm.
They were having a little celebration. Looked packed, bro. Looked like
Okay.
a party. So
Yep.
everyone's getting together.
That's Indian, correct? Sick. Yeah.
Yeah, the big one in Canning Vale.
Yep.
Yeah,
Indeed.
look good, look fun.
Beautiful. So we have a couple of announcements today,
Yeah.
right? We are hosting an event.
Yep.
We will
Teaming
be there at Metty's Fest,
Yep.
right? So obviously over the years we've talked about Metropolis, Fremantle,
Yep.
Metros,
Done a lot for them.
big nights at Metros, and they've invited us to come along and party on the Anzac Day weekend,
Yep, Sunday night. It's
Sunday
open.
the 24th. So basically from PNC lads, Evan, he will be DJing, we'll
Yeah.
be up there with him. Katie Banks and Princess Georgie will be on before
Yeah,
us.
lots of things going on, lots of rooms.
On the
lots of
main
different
stage.
music.
So they've got main stage, boiler room, laneway, which is a silent disco,
Yeah.
glitter
I think it'll be
stations,
big, eh?
glow sticks, and the red cup special. So that'll
Yeah.
just be cheaper drinks with the red cups.
Should be good.
There'll be a lot of free things going around that
It'll be
night.
a big night.
Indeed. We are very excited. We want to see a lot of your faces down there.
Yeah, come down. Yeah, like I said, we'll be with PNC lads. We were meant to do cross potties this week. They were meant to be on, but Evan's got COVID.
Yep.
So
Running ravage through WA.
hopefully Buckley. I want him to test positive soon, bro. Rather
Well,
than
he's
later.
got until Tuesday. No, he's
Till
got.
Sunday.
Oh, yeah, he's only got 2 days.
Because if he tests positive Sunday, then you're not allowed out till midnight. So he technically still could come at midnight on.
After Evan's
Yeah.
set, which is just not fun.
But
So he's gotta get it
or just not
tomorrow.
Get it. But
Today or
surely if he, but yeah, Evan got COVID at the moment in the wars. But yeah, we'll be with those lads. Should be a big night. Get everyone down. What else are you gonna do on a Sunday
I'm
night?
excited. I know. And it's like a Sunday sesh, but at a club. It'll be sick. Metty's Fest, get
There's a lot
around
going
it.
on. It sounds good. Looks the goods.
It's also on the Saturday night, but
yeah,
come down on
we're
Sunday.
there Sunday, so
Yeah,
you know
so
who cares about
It's a
Sunday?
real party Sunday.
Yeah, should be fun, mate. Exciting times ahead.
Indeed. So the little confession that Dylan and I have is that there's a Netflix show.
It's incredible, bro.
We love it.
I want to
right?
meet them. I want to go there to the Oppenheim group. Selling Sunset.
Amazing.
This show's incredible.
It's great.
It's addicting.
The homes?
enthralled by the homes. Firstly, but I'm so enthralled by the characters, their relationship,
Yep.
the gossip, the bitching,
I'm all in.
the dating, all of it.
I'm in for it.
Yep.
And it's like when you watch a show with your girlfriend and you don't want to like it, but you do.
Yep. And then before you know it, it's like it's a pillar in your relationship.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is. And I can't wait for the season that will come out. I'm not sure. Actually, I
Like
think
me
it
and
might
my
be
girlfriend,
soon.
we're better when Selling Sunset's on and we got Eps to watch.
Yes.
Like, bro, it makes it easy to pick a show. You both love it. It's incredible.
Oh my God. 7 days away.
Bro, I'm putting my countdown on. This shit's insane.
So it'll only be 4 days away from.
Rochelle and Jason dating. Oh man, Jason
Juicy.
dating everyone, bro.
Oh, little Oppenheims.
Bro, they're so little and stuff, but they always got
Little-
hot women because they're living in mansions.
Little, bald, and rich.
Yeah, nice dudes though. They
Yeah.
seem alright. But yeah, the real estate game's where it's at, and they pick just hot women around them.
Yeah.
So smart. I respect
That's
it.
the way to go.
Like, you know, the girls are very talented, good at what they do, and pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, it's how do you not want to buy a home
The
from them?
prettiness factor does help.
Of course it does. You want to of course I'd rather buy from an attractive lady.
Yeah.
It
Than
just
an old
helps, bro.
man.
They make a lot of money too. So the Oppenheim business model obviously works.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what they've done. They've hired the attractive women and they know that they're
And these
gonna get
ladies are selling
results.
$10 million homes with ease.
And the commission's ridiculous. Like they're just copping $250,000 just for
Working on
selling
their
a
wedding
house.
day. You know,
Yeah.
that bro, it's dedication.
There was another one because I wanted more Selling Sunsets, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was one. It's called Selling Tampa.
Yeah, I've
Wasn't
seen it,
as
but I
good.
didn't watch it. I've tried watching. I watched. It wasn't like part of the selling team, but
Yeah.
it was them selling homes in like I forgot, but it's like New York, but upstate where rich people
Yeah, I
go.
know
The
what you're talking
Hamptons.
about. Yeah.
And yeah, nowhere near as good.
Yeah.
I think there's one based in Sydney as well. Mm-hmm. But I just know it's not gonna.
It's not going to hit the
No.
same. But yeah, Selling Sunset, there's something about it. If we ever got the opportunity to do a podcast with one of the cast members,
Any and all.
would be amazing.
Yeah.
Imagine the Oppenheim brothers.
Just telling us about, and then, afterwards maybe we sort out a home.
Christine spilling some tea. They've got mad follow account now.
Yeah, bro, they're superstars.
It's crazy.
They're superstars. I want to buy a home from them. If we ever in LA and need somewhere to stay, that's where we're rolling
Yeah.
through.
And they could have some sick parties. The parties so far look a bit loserish.
Yeah, they're more like for the business.
Yeah.
They're not for the
exactly.
fun.
I'd love to see some for the fun. Because some of those homes are incredible.
Yeah, beautiful things.
Who was that girl a few seasons ago and she missed out on like a $50 million home? She couldn't sell it or something?
Oh, it was I don't know.
We'll forget her name.
Diane or some shit like that.
Davina.
Davina, yeah.
Davina stuffed up.
She did stuff up, and there was a bit of he was telling her, look, it's too.
Did she end up moving to a rival group?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, it's cool. Get onto it. Selling Sunset.
it's great.
Watch it with your missus. This is a question that I was just thinking about it throughout the week. I've been seeing a lot of TikToks about it, right? Not every relationship's the same, but I think this is a common theme, right? So girls in a boy-girl relationship
Yep.
just like to mess with the boys and touch their butts.
Squeeze, poke.
Poke bum holes.
Yeah, bro.
Right?
I think it's a test. I think they just see it as a fun game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been subject to it.
Yeah, same.
And
it's a constant attack, bruv.
it is. And I feel violated. I do. I feel scared that my holes
But it does
will be-
keep you on edge.
It does. It keeps things spicy.
Yeah, it is a fun game.
Can be attacked at any time.
Yeah. It's kind of like there's a movie where these dudes play tag, right?
Okay.
But it can happen at any time. It's an endless game of tag. So we could be living in different states, bro, and I fly over, tag you at your 15th wedding anniversary, tag
this
you
movie
and I
called?
leave. I think it's called Tag. It's actually a good movie.
Yeah?
And it feels like that. It can happen at any point, any time.
It can.
You're getting touched.
And I wouldn't say it's
And
traumatizing.
They laugh.
Yeah, they giggle.
It's funny to them.
They giggle.
It's the most fun game they've ever played.
And then I try and play back and it's not
it's not
not
annoying.
fun anymore. Yeah.
It must be fun for them.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Especially seeing, like a
'Cause you gotta
vulnerable man
And you squirm.
squirming.
You don't squirm much in your life,
It actually is a
bruv,
good way to make a man look weaker than what he is.
Oh, for sure. If any situation you're like, say your boyfriend annoys you, just do that and he's going to squirm.
Tickle, poke, squeeze. This
Yeah.
it's not a license to do it. It's more of a
But it could
An
be
disclaimer.
It could be fun if you're bored. I don't know.
a disclaimer.
Yeah, like if your relationship's going downhill, try some butt poking
Yeah.
and just I don't know.
And then he'll say, we're done. That's
Yeah.
it.
But
You've
like
crossed
butt
the
poke him at
line.
Nando's. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
just see what happens.
In the line, he'd think it's
no.
snap.
When he's ordering.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
And he starts like fumbling his words, bro. Not mumbling,
Yeah.
fumbling the words.
Can I just get some tenders, please? Oh, sorry, chicken tenders.
And then he's just squirming. Oh no. That's a quick way to end it. Addicting though.
Yeah.
Addicting. We got sent this in, Jamo.
All right.
So it was actually by a female. So, no hate coming towards us from any communities, right?
Yes.
That's a question.
Yeah.
So I guess they're saying in general and our preference, what do we prefer? Preference, right? You're allowed to have preferences.
You're allowed to
in
have
this
a
world.
personal
What
preference.
do we prefer downstairs? The unshaved or the shaved?
All right. Okay.
It's just a preference as well, everyone. Relax. It's just
I
a
think
preference.
I would prefer groomed.
Yeah, I've never encountered what I would consider a bush.
Nor have I.
No, so
Nor
I
have
wouldn't. I don't. I guess I can't judge, but yeah, I do like it clean.
Yes, I do like it clean and well maintained
Yeah.
and well groomed.
Doesn't feel, like if there's a little bit going on, it
layer.
doesn't bother me. Yeah, like any sort of
For those people
lower level.
from WA, like a Kings Park grass.
Yeah. Anything from that low, I don't mind. Like I said, I've never encountered
bush.
shrubbery.
Like a don't mess with the Zohan.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I can't comment on that, but yeah, that's our preference,
Yes,
which is allowed.
our preference is clean,
Just maintained.
shaven,
maintained,
yeah.
well kept.
Yeah.
There's pride and effort put in,
If it looks like a national park, okay.
Man's not here for shrubs,
No.
Yeah, maintained, well kept, because it's respectful to both. It shows,
And that's our personal preference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. I'll do the same.
yeah, exactly.
I won't let it get too out of hand.
No.
I'll stay on top using Manscaped.
Yeah,
So,
we do.
yeah,
Just keep that trimmed.
indeed.
Keep that
What are your
groomed.
guys' preferences? I have heard one person before say they love the shrubbery.
Yeah, let us know your encounters, what
I feel
works,
like
what doesn't.
this is just a thought, but I feel like personally shrubbery comes later on in life
Yep.
when a woman might not it's not her not caring as much anymore. It's more so her not having the time
Yeah.
because life's too busy, it's too hectic.
Well, maybe it'll be a trend soon. Back in the
Could be.
70s and stuff, it
Landing
was all
strips
it was all
and-
bush, and there was a bit of creativity, like
Very,
you said,
very
landing strips. So
creative.
maybe that's gonna. There probably isn't enough customization of that area.
I saw one with a question mark.
That's
etched in.
interesting.
Yeah,
Because it makes you think, what am I doing here?
and it's mysterious.
Yeah.
Because you're going to ask her, like, what's that about? And she's going to be
Yeah.
like, you'll find out.
Nah, that is genius.
And she pulls out a trick. A rabbit out of the hat. A rabbit out of her fanny.
Yeah, bro. Imagine that.
Who knows, man? It's probably happened.
You're getting recorded, then there's a finger in your butt before you know
Exactly.
you're squirming, and
Squirming.
you're thinking, why am I here?
And then you got a top hat on and a rabbit coming out. So who knows?
There you go.
Who's this bloke?
He just
Irish?
Yeah.
English?
one
UK?
of them, something.
Let's just say that
'Cause we don't want
region.
to offend anyone. So
we don't.
UK,
It's from
Irish,
that
one of
region.
them. And he said he was in the gym
Mm-hmm.
and footy was on. Like, just
AFL
randomly.
on his TV.
So he wants a rundown. He says, I've never seen it before, don't get it. Just give us a quick rundown. What's
yeah,
it
he said he
about?
wants to follow
Describe it.
the rest of the season.
Well, it's just started the
And
season.
you know what I
It's
like?
about 5 rounds in.
There was a guy on TikTok, an older man from Canada, right? You might have seen him, and he will basically do his tips for the week. And what I was fascinated about was him choosing his team,
Okay.
right? I can't remember exactly who he ended up choosing. I remember watching, there was actually this guy from America who did YouTube videos, like Dat Boy Wheezy or something.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that was his name. And he would watch videos, and I think he ended up choosing West Coast Eagles as his team.
Interesting.
Because at the time they were good. And he liked the colours, that's what he said.
Probably goes for Golden State then as well or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
I'd assume.
But let's give this bloke a rundown. Rowan?
Yep.
Okay, so it is how many players? 18 versus 18 on the field at once?
Yep.
Yep.
Couple on the bench,
Mhm.
4 on the bench. You got,
6 in defence,
Yep.
6 in midfield.
they just
6 in
control the
forward
centre.
line.
Yep.
So the forwards obviously are there
Score
to kick goals.
Then you got half forwards, half back, like
Yeah.
they're pretty much the same.
Ruckman, who's basically doing
Like
in-
the centre, if you watch
in
basketball or something.
They're basically tapping the ball down to their shorter players.
Yep,
who
use
will,
hands and feet allowed
yep,
encouraged.
handballing.
or kick it.
Not allowed to throw the ball.
No, you got a handball.
Kicks must go 15 metres to initiate a mark.
Between the big sticks in the middle, 6 points is 1 goal.
Yep.
To the left or right of the big sticks, it's 1 point.
Yep. Miss it all, nothing.
Yeah, just out on the full.
Yep. Obviously, aim is get the most points by the end of the game.
Yeah, you can tackle. You can't tackle above the shoulders. No head high. And
You can't tackle
trip.
below the knees.
Yeah, you can't. You can't like slide in and.
Yep.
What else? It's about round 5, so there's 22. 23
23,
rounds?
I think, yeah.
So yeah, if you start watching now, you get a pretty. Good
I'd love to be
insight.
on board with him picking his team. I want to know
Yeah, just tell us what you're into.
Like if he picks a favourite player.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Best team right now is Melbourne.
yeah, everyone has different roles.
Mm-hmm.
So like, for example, your defenders might not get the ball much, but if they keep their opposition
take
player
an
out of the
intercept
game,
mark. Or like a forward might get, footy's based around like touches of the ball a lot. So midfielders, if you have 30 touches in a game, you've had a great day out.
yeah.
But then there's a forward, he might have 15, but if he's kicked 6 goals,
Yeah,
5 goals,
that's
that's a
massive.
massive day out as well.
So yeah, it is a hard game to wrap your head around. There are
Yeah,
some
it's-
good videos
It's
out
like
there.
nothing you'll ever see. Odd-shaped ball as well.
Yeah.
That just is crazy.
Oval ball, hard to kick, but we get brought up playing it, so we've got.
But it is a great sport.
Also, some Irish people come over because
Yeah,
it's a little bit similar to Gaelic football.
They can adapt pretty well.
Yeah. So yeah, that's our sport. We love it. And yeah, we'd love for you to get on board. Keen to hear what team you end up choosing.
Yeah, let us know.
Have a look at the ladder. Have a look at where the teams are based and stuff.
Yeah, tell us if you give us a little, what you're into, maybe what Premier League team or something you follow as well. It could correlate a little bit.
Look at these teams' histories.
Yep.
Or you can ask us just by DM. Say, okay, what's Fremantle done? And I'll say we've done nothing.
Yeah.
We've never won anything, but we hope to.
You're trying.
We're trying. And then you look at like a Collingwood. Yeah, we're amazing
Yeah,
a long
pretty
time
good.
ago.
go up and down. They won a flag like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Then there's like Melbourne and Richmond who have been dominant lately. So who
Just let us know and we'll help you out. But yeah, that's AFL for those who aren't from Australia.
It's a good sport. It's a good sport.
We had a few girls, I think 4 actually.
It was like 4 or 5, bro. It was ridiculous.
4 or 5 just contacted us all at the same time.
It's a team effort. I
It
respect
was
it.
an attack, a joint attack, but I guess the result they were after was some new hoodies, right?
Yeah.
We're not going to announce anything. We don't have anything in the works. No merch coming out.
They wanted these
soon.
specific colours, pastel colours.
Pastel colours. They wanted a pastel green, a pastel pink, a pastel blue.
Yes,
right?
they did.
And I understand the pastel blue and pink because our show colours
makes
are that.
sense.
It does make sense.
Mr. Winstony vibes, I think it's well as
Yeah,
influence.
a lot of brands are going down that route. And I think that they would do well,
Yeah.
right? But we're not going to do anything unless we have a massive support behind it.
Yeah.
We'll only pull the trigger if we have a lot of people who are after it, because merch shops do take a lot of time,
Yeah, a lot of effort.
and I think if we're going to do this, it's going to have to be next year. Unfortunately, we're already, we're nearly in winter.
Yeah, it'd be too late to get hoodies out and about now. You get like 2 months of cold.
And who
here.
knows? Next year, the pastels might be out.
Yeah,
You don't know. But
it is a trend for sure.
we're always thinking of ideas and looking at new things to do. And we appreciate you girls coming forward to us.
Like I said, the group effort, smart.
Yes, very smart. Because it does
Getting
get
the
our
attention,
attention.
yeah.
It does.
One message you might overlook before.
And then you really know what they want.
Yeah.
And they want these hoodies.
Well, at least 4 of them would buy it.
Yeah.
So
That's a good start. Maybe we
Yeah.
make 4.
yeah, maybe we make 4 just for them.
But no, if you want, particular things, let us know.
Yeah.
Because we need to know what you guys want in order for us to do it. But yeah, let's move on to some voice messages.
Yeah, let's do it.
We hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the Poddy, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
All right. First one of the week. Let's get cracking.
Right, boys, so I've been dating this girl for about 3 years. She's got a best friend, and I swear to God, they are like full-on lesbian together. I say to my missus all the time, I think you should just get together and actually say how you feel and just be together. But then she's like, no, I'm not lesbian, and even if she thinks like that, like I don't have them feelings. I love you and I love you to bits. And it's like she comes over for a bit, and I'll have to basically sit there in silence because if I say something, she like snaps and then like like the other girl, she's like, oh no, like, it's this, just getting all the attention. She just wants all of my missus' attention. Like, I can't say a word. I may as well just leave the fucking room. And then you look at their messages, and their messages is not like 2 girl best friends. You know how 2 girl best friends talk. It's still like, I love you, oh yeah, thank you, give them kisses and stuff. This one's like, I cannot do life without you. I absolutely love you. We need to spend the night together. I can't cope without you. And then like I addressed it to her because I seen their messages together. I was like, this is just full on. And then she just got so defensive. She's like, do I go through your phone and look at the messages you have with your mates? And I was like, what do you mean? Here's my phone, have a look. And then she's like, no, I just don't go through my phone and look at my messages with my friends. Don't do it. I was like, well, okay. Like, if it's that much of a deal, I think, like, there is something going on here. Like, there's a bit of grey area here. I think you should just get together and own it, like, own up to it. So you can be happy, and then I can be free as well, happy days, win-win. Once again, she's like, no, I love you. I'm not lesbian. I'm like, all right, I love you too, but I don't know. There's something weird going on here. So I just wanted to get your thoughts on what the situation. Am I just wigging out, or is there? I don't know. It's cooking my brain, but it's funny. I like watching it.
He's on the bloody work
Mate,
site.
he's losing his mind.
What, was he on a tractor or something?
Something, eh? He just needed to get it off his chest, bro. There's a lot
He
of
did.
builds.
He did.
I don't know, bro.
We don't know what they're like.
It does sound like they definitely,
Spending lots of nights
there's levels of friendship love there
Yes.
at the higher end. That's clear.
Yeah.
And it's just depending on how far that's going to go or how far it's gone. You don't know if there's kisses involved. Touchy.
Touchy. If they're spending nights together, where are they sleeping?
Oh, together, bro.
Same
Cuddle,
bed.
cuddle.
Cuddle.
leg on leg. Your thoughts are just going to go there.
Yeah, they'll wander. That's fair.
Hands might wander. I reckon hands have wandered.
Tongues even.
Of course.
But I'm just thinking, like, is he could be reading too far into it.
That's true.
And she might just have a shitty best friend.
The best
who's
friend
annoying.
does sound a little bit annoying.
Yeah, well, I mean...
I get people can be close, but she does sound a bit annoying.
And then when his girlfriend said, oh, no, like, she might feel that way, but I don't. Even if she feels that way, maybe a conversation needs to be had. And you say, come on.
Maybe
what's
just a
going
hop
on?
back. Step back a little bit. I don't know.
2 steps back, 1 step forward. How about that? Creep.
I like that.
Creep.
I like that. Because then there's still, it feels like a lot of ground lost, but there's a little bit of progress at the end.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
You'll get through it, mate.
I hope so.
Hey, sorry about the background noise. I'm just driving home from work. But went on this date with this chick the other night, and off Tinder, she sort of hit me up, and I was like, hey, what's going on? She's like, oh, not much, just fucking around doing nothing. I was like, oh, that's the go. She's like, oh, you want to hang out? And I was like, fuck yeah. And then she told me that she had been hanging out with this other guy, and I was like, oh, that's all right, I guess. She can do what she wants, because we're not a thing or anything, so that's all good. And hanging out on the date, apparently they told each other they loved each other on the 3rd date, but then she's still wanting to hang out with me. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Just want to get you guys' perspective, if you don't mind. Cheers, love the potty, keep up the good work.
Cheers, mate. Look,
Yeah.
she's dived in.
She's playing the
early.
field.
She is playing the field. Why is she saying she loves this bloke? It's the 3rd date. You don't love him if you're off with him.
No. There's no love there.
No, she's saying it. It's lust.
It's lust.
It's
And
lust.
she's all for it.
And she's lusting about. She's lusting about. Probably a lot of booming going on.
Yeah, mad booming from both parties.
From both parties. She's boom-filled. Boomfest.
And she just likes to hang out. With lots of men, obviously.
With lots of men, yeah. Even if it's 2.
In a night, bro. I feel like she's going, oh, this date was a 7,
Yep.
but I want another 7, 8.
I love you, but I love him. Yeah, some
These
people
dudes
use
just they don't give a fuck.
some people use the word love a bit too much.
He's thrown around a lot these days.
Yeah. When really it's just I like you a lot.
Yeah. People need to learn the difference.
They do. Love is different.
Yeah. It's thrown around too much for
Love
sure.
is
A lot of
strong.
words are thrown around too much.
Yeah. You like instead of her saying I love you on the 3rd date, she can say I'm really horny for you. And
Yeah, I
that's
really want to have sex.
Probably more appropriate.
Really enjoying this date so far. Don't say
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
Now man's thinking, oh, she loves me. Well,
Yeah.
I'm a king.
And he's either going to keep playing that field or he's just going to go, okay, she's in too deep, I'm out.
Yep. Could scare her away.
So maybe she's played the wrong card, maybe, but then she got 2 blokes in one night. Who knows? But this guy seems like a stand-up bloke.
He just seems chill. He just seems he's there to hang out. It is what it is.
I don't like the fact that she's gone and told him. Well, one, she's gone out with him, whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah,
At
but
least she was honest.
Yeah, that's true. I
she was
respect
honest.
honesty.
But then you're also
the love
going...
thing doesn't need to be shared,
No,
probably.
you don't need to say, I love someone else. Bang.
Enough saying, it's good enough just saying, oh, by the way, I'm seeing someone else for a bit at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Like,
Yeah. Whatever. It's a battle
details
now.
aren't always needed.
No. And maybe this is enough for you to say, maybe she's not the one.
Yeah, who knows?
Maybe she's just a bit of fun.
What's up, boys? Short time listener, smashing through the potty. Messaging from down here in New Zealand.
Back to
Just
back.
had a quick question for the boys. Would you rather get rid of salt or sugar? And would you rather get rid of mosquitoes or flies? Cheers, boys. Love the potty.
Abstract
Just
question.
abstract. They're obviously thinking different down over east, I should say, in New Zealand.
It's interesting because salt and sugar are different.
I'll get rid of flies over mosquitoes, just because I don't see mosquitoes often as much
Yeah,
as flies are
no.
out and about for me.
I'm in the same boat
my
as you,
life.
but if we were in a different country, we'd probably say mosquitoes
for sure.
they are malaria disease carrying
Whereas here,
creatures.
flies are they're big flies here too. And
Big, and they're always around. Summer is bad.
Yeah, summer's
for
disgusting.
Flies, especially where we live. Flies are bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy to go with flies.
Salt or
knock 'em out.
sugar? What do I eat more of?
See, I
Bit
think
of a sweet tooth.
yeah, sugar's included in so many. Does he just mean sugar as in white sugar that you pour on shit?
Just, or for example, the ice cream won't have sugar in it anymore. So
And well, that's like chocolate wouldn't have sugar.
no,
in it
nothing
anymore.
would have sugar, and nothing would have salt. I think I
can't-
might get rid of salt.
I think I'm going to get rid of salt too, but I feel like salt's in a lot of things. But then what's the difference between sodium that's in something and actual salt? Nothing?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know. But yeah, I'm happy to keep mosquitoes and keep sugar.
Yeah, we're getting rid of flies.
Buy flies, buy salt.
Yeah, that seems good. That
Yeah.
seems like I wouldn't say a worse world.
I think some people will be outraged
I do as well.
and they'll be like, how are you getting rid of
Yeah,
salt?
well, man, we don't live in Mosquitoville, you know. We
Yeah.
got flies over here, and you know, I'm not a food scientist, bruv. But
No,
just
nor
on the
am
top
I.
of my head, I feel like I can live without salt.
Yeah, same.
Just put other seasonings on. But
Yeah.
I feel like it's hard to replace that sugar.
Yeah, really hard. What are you going to use? Sweetener? Come on.
I think we've made I think it's, you know what? It's clear.
I think we've made great
It's clear.
decisions.
It's a clear choice, actually. Anyone who disagrees is wrong.
Exactly. All right. We'll move on to the second half of the show. We have some confessions
Some
and
court.
some court cases. Let's get into it.
You're about to enter the courtroom of Jamo and Dylan. The people are real, the cases are real, and the rulings are final. This is Jamo and Dylan's courtroom.
First court case of the week, Dylan.
Let's do it. What's happening, boys? Got a story for you. My mate has been going out with his girl for 4 years,
Lengthy?
from 14 to 18. Started off really well, but the last 2 years it's been toxic and he treated her like shit. They've broken up about 4 times and every time because of him, but it's never lasted more than 2 days, each breakup.
Yeah. Yeah, come on. That's
This
a fight.
time they are done for good and he's gotten with other people, which he's never done before. His close mate then ended up dancing with the ex at the club and he hit a bad way and started to push him and scrap. Bad way, that must be a term from...
Yeah.
Because they're UK lads, there'll be a certain thing that gives it away soon. He got kicked out of the club and after that, his mate went back to his ex and kissed her. He's now threatening to take him off the Magaluf booking for summer and says he's lost all respect. Do you think this is a fair punishment or too far considering he never treated her the way he should have? Would love to hear this on the post.
You ain't coming Magaluf.
You're not coming Magaluf, lad.
You're not coming to Magaluf anymore.
That's rough, bro. Cancelled off the Magaluf trip.
Fuck off.
Well, if they got in a scrap and he goes back for a kiss, that's a bit...
Fuck off your waist, man.
That's how they would talk too.
Yeah.
Is that where they go in the in-betweeners?
Magaluf? No, they go to... Oh, wait. No, they don't. Fuck. They don't go to Magaluf. Malia.
Malia.
We always get that mixed
Malia,
up.
we
We go to
do.
Malia. In Spain, is it? No.
I think it's... Is it Greece?
I feel like it might be Greece.
Malia is... Shows me Obama's daughter.
Maybe that's her name.
Give me something relevant. It is. Her name's Malia. Yeah, it's in Greece.
Okay.
Where's Magaluf?
Magaluf.
It's in Mallorca, Spain.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That sounds Love Islandy. Maybe that's where that happens.
Mallorca is where Love Island happens.
Can't wait for that either.
So, do you think it's fair kicking him off the trip or nah?
Depends who.
So that wait, just dancing with her.
And kissing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then after the fight, went back and gave a kiss. So it's like your mate getting with the ex twice.
I listened to that wrong. I thought it was the
Nah, so it's like,
Yeah.
you know, one of your lads is with a girl, they break up, you go and dance with her, kiss, get in a fight with him,
go back.
then you go back for a smooch. You off the trip? Yeah, if
you
he
off the
planned it, I guess I don't know, it's tough. Maybe
it's
you'll
gotta-
bond.
Maybe it's got to be a group decision.
I think a
some
group-
of the other boys need to have
I
input.
think a group decision.
Because this bloke might be great value on the trip.
Yeah. And obviously the dude didn't like the girl that much. They broke up every time. He treated her
Yeah.
like shit. I don't know.
That's
It'd be
true.
different if she dumped him. If she dumped him, it's a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not ideal. But you know, don't ruin a trip.
Yeah.
Don't ruin a trip, lads.
Hey boys, I have a good story about my ex's family for you. I was going out with my ex for 2 and a bit years. Their family situation worked for them, but was very old-fashioned in that the mum always cooked and cleaned and the dad worked but never helped with the house. Okay. So we're looking at like a 1940s relationship.
Yep. Typical household back in the day.
Anyway, I don't know about your families, but in my house, we use a towel for 1 week and then wash it and replace. In their house, they had single-use towels and then place them in a basket to be washed every day. The mum would always have them returned to the clean towel pile every other day, and I thought she was just a washing lover. The towels never smelt very good, kinda a bit yuck. Oh. 1 month before we broke up, I noticed the towels were really starting to smell like their dog, who died 6 months earlier. I got sus and asked the mum, how do you stay on top of washing 5 or 6 towels a day? She looked me dead in the eyes and said, no, I didn't wash them. I just put them in the dryer and fold them back up on the pile. I was lost for words. So for the past 2 years, I was drying my face and my body on the same towel my ex's family all used to dry their fucking ass, dick, and juts. Jizz? I don't know. Safe to say I never showered there again. Is that fucked up or normal?
Yeah, that's nasty.
That's pretty
He doesn't
messy.
wash a towel.
But like, and she's sort of thinking, oh, kind of weird they wash them every single use.
I don't reuse. I think my dad does. I just like if I use the towel, I put it in the wash.
Yeah,
That's how I roll.
I think I use it maybe 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
But not.
We only have 3
definitely-
people in our house as well. It's easy to keep on top of washing.
Definitely not any more than that.
A week, I think a week's long. You're using it for 7 days straight. Clean that bum.
Yeah, and that's 2 years.
This one's disgusting. Puts it in the dryer and then puts it back.
What does
That's
that
not
mean?
cleaning
Though?
a towel.
What does it mean?
That's not cleaning a towel. That's just drying a dirty towel every time and putting it back.
Yeah.
Wouldn't there be stains? Surely you'd pick up on that earlier.
I don't know. Maybe they're dark towels. Who knows?
That's nasty though. No wash towels for that long.
It is dirty.
Oh, wiping your face. The dad's just cleaned his butt with that, bro.
His bumhole, his willy.
That's a nasty mum and a nasty family. You got out.
Let's get on to some confessions.
It's now time to dive into your deepest and darkest confessions. Let's hear what the people have to get off their chest.
First confession of the week from one of our biggest contributors.
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
He's always out, up and about.
Is this about him?
No, this is more like you never know who's living around you or next door.
So can we say his name then?
Yeah.
Shout out to Reese.
Yeah, he's
Big
a
supporter.
He's a supporter of the show.
Always gives us stuff to talk about.
He's a top contributor. If we could give a little badge or something. Boys, listening to the podcast today reminded me of a story. My ex-girlfriend lived in a small town and they were really close with the neighbour. So close that the neighbour would come over and look after the kids while the parents were gone. He was around the house all the time. Not long ago, all the police were out the front of the neighbour's house. No one knew what was happening, but the whole town was talking about it. And we came to find out that he's actually a pedophile and has videos of kids in his house. Safe to say the family was shocked and didn't end well for the mans. Bruv, you never know who's next door.
You never know. They had trust in that neighbour.
He's offering to look after the kids. Now we know why. It doesn't sound like anything happened to those children.
No.
But fuck me.
Look at this scooter boy going past.
Uphill too.
That's a hard hill to go up. That's actually a girl.
Is it?
It is a girl, yeah.
Gives off like Stranger Things 11 vibes.
Yes,
Like you can't tell
very
early
much
on,
11
Yeah.
vibes.
Cool.
Yeah,
I wonder
that's
how
good
they'll
for
go
them.
downhill. A lot easier, a lot more fun.
Fly. Probably come off. No helmet either. To be
Dangerous.
fair, who would wear a helmet on a scooter?
Mm.
Electric scooters, though.
Yeah.
I'm excited to try those out when I go to Melbourne.
popular.
They
bruv.
have them in the city.
Oh, do they? Is
I
that how people
saw-
get around?
I saw the Ryan DeGennaro
Mm-hmm.
from
Privacy.
Privacy Clothing. Check him out. He went to Melbourne. He's back in Melbourne now, actually. He loves it. But he was over there for a bit with the kit dealer,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And that's Robert Childs, right? And they were using the scooters early hours of the morning, just after midnight.
Okay.
Rolling around bridges in the town.
Just having fun.
Yeah, they loved it.
How do you grab them? Just you got to put your card in, or
I'm not sure how it works, but
Yeah.
I'm keen to find out. Green ones they were.
okay,
Yeah, lucky.
noticeable, like a green machine.
Yes, but no, that'll be fun.
All right, next one.
Here we go. Hey guys, love the potty. Just finished listening to your last ep and how you say that weird households and family. Yeah. So my ex's family are all weird, but the dad. I'll give you one example. My ex would be naked, getting dressed in front of me, and her mum would always walk in and smack her ass and grab it. I'd be there in silence with a half chub. Nah, but that's hella weird. Why did he say nah, but the dad? And then
I think he means the dad was all right, but everyone else was weird.
All weird, but
Yeah,
the dad.
yeah.
Yeah, I got you. So yeah, the mum comes
I mean,
in.
if the mum's all right too, that could send, that could cross your wires.
Yeah, it can cross wires and it can, cross the brain panel.
Slapping the butt, grabbing it too.
But that's a mother of
With a
the
half
child,
chub.
right? So that is the mother of this girl who's obviously a lot older now. She's nude. Mum comes, slaps and grabs. There they go, flying down the hill. She is
That's
flying.
a pace,
11.
bruv.
11 is flying 1 foot up as well.
That's 100k an hour.
She's on 1 foot right now.
That's class. I wonder if she'll come back up.
Can't do. Surely not, right?
I mean, it's school holidays.
Warm
There's Easter
day.
Friday.
It is
Good Friday,
April.
public holiday.
Middle of April and it's 29
This is the middle
degrees.
of our autumn,
And it's 29
still
degrees.
29 degrees, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This month average would be 25, 26, I reckon. It's a boiler room, this country.
Yeah.
It's hard to be in sometimes.
I can't wait for Sunday. Some chocolates. Easter Sunday. Get
Sundays
some
are,
chocolates.
Easter Sunday's always a great day. It's a nice time. Yeah. Last confession. This is a lovely story. Hey boys, happy to remain anonymous if you want to use this.
Okay.
So-
Back up already.
What?
Oh my God.
How?
She was flying down. And she's back.
Using the brake work to not go down as quick?
That's crazy. Sorry, guys. Obviously, you can't see what's going on. She's crossed the road now. She's walking into the dirt.
Dodged the car.
Dodged a car. That car is slowing down.
And now back on the road.
Now back on the road.
Walking.
There you go. Age of this
Having
person?
fun. 14?
Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon
Yeah.
14 on the dot.
Early high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figuring out life.
Just flying down on a scooter
Bored.
with no one. Oh, shit.
Yeah. I wonder where they live, down the road somewhere.
Yeah, I'm
You
not
seen them
sure.
before?
They always go for walks, the family.
Okay, nice looking family, or they look normal?
No.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Bit abstract,
So
but
she
that's fine. Every
Wants to get
family's-
out of the house, obviously.
Yeah. Well, it's normally 3 and it's 3 generations.
I wonder if she knows that up the road is where Superstar Podcast is filmed.
Probably not. It's
Wow.
grandmother, mother, 11.
Is the mum pretty?
Pretty average.
Grandma? Nothing special.
Pretty old.
Yeah.
They're just a normal
Gam
family.
Gam doesn't have it anymore.
Nah. Gummy gam.
Oh yeah. So this Sunday
Mm.
will mark exactly 1 year since you boys helped me meet my girlfriend.
Wow.
So
Oh,
it
I
had been
did see this
quite a
with the
big
photo.
Saturday night, and I had ended up at Metro's. As me and my mates were moving around, I saw Jamo and instantly wanted to come over to you boys and say hi. I said hi and also got a photo attached below.
Amazing.
We're dressed up that night too. We must have been doing something classy.
Yep, I think it was a birthday.
Back up the hill again.
I know, that's
Strong
incredible.
legs, eh?
I'm trying to think whose birthday it was. I remember the exact night.
So it's in April.
It was in April. It
was
was
born in
last
April?
year.
Why are we dressed up
Cocktail.
in April?
Cocktail.
I will look at Facebook events after
Yeah,
this
we'll
quickly.
find it. We'll find it.
After I walked away, I saw an old school friend and said that I got a photo with you boys because I knew she was a fan. I then started talking to one of her friends and we kicked it off, and it's now a year later and I'm still with her.
Wow.
I always think back to that night, and if I hadn't come up to you boys and seen you, would I have said anything to my old school friend and subsequently met my girlfriend?
Wow.
Anyway, I thought I would let you boys know what you've done for me. Big fan, weekly listener. Cheers,
That's
boys.
amazing.
That's the pick.
That's a great pick.
We all look happy.
Maybe we can display that as well.
Yeah, we'll display it. His name's Matt. I don't think it's 2. We can.
No, that's good.
That's a great story. Wow, that's beautiful.
That's amazing. So he's obviously come up to us. He's on a high, right?
Yeah.
And he takes that high.
As you do when you meet your heroes.
Exactly. And he goes up to an old school friend, and then her friend's there with a sparkle in her eye. And he kicks it off with her, flying back down the hill. Wow.
Likes the right hand lane.
Right.
Against the
Yeah.
traffic.
Like an American. Could be American.
Slows down at the bottom. Obviously getting the reps in.
Like 11.
Yeah, bro. Talent.
I wish we had a shot. Like, it's so funny seeing this person because we're filming here upstairs. So
Yeah.
we've got a good aerial view of what's going on.
I think it was Zach's 21st, 17th April.
Yep. And
And that was at the Balmoral. No, sorry.
It was
he
in
changed
Fremantle.
it to Freo. It says here Balmoral, but it was actually at
Newport.
Newport
It
upstairs.
was at Newport upstairs. I do remember that night.
That makes sense perfectly. 17th on a Saturday night.
Yep.
And the 17th
is Easter Sunday this year.
Yeah, perfect.
Yep, that works.
So there you go.
So that's beautiful. That is wonderful. And he's still with her a year on.
Then we had Mitch Cussworth's pub golf about 2 weeks after that.
Yep.
That was elite.
We also had another party, and it was at Thornley Footy Club.
That was Amy Yates.
It was
21st, which was another big night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that was
I think
cool.
we ended up at Metro's. No, we didn't. We went back to
Evans.
That was fun, actually.
Good
I've got a
times.
great video from that night
Of
us at Evans. You were funny as you had a shirt off.
Yeah, I did.
So let's go April last year.
I remember that.
I want
big
this
night.
because it was quite fun.
And then Evan's back room was flooded.
Yep.
And he said, I don't know if that was me, but there's a high chance it could have been maybe.
Here's April. There's the pub golf. There we are.
Yep,
She's gone
we're
back
looking
down
good
again. She's gone
With our
back down
Peaky
again.
Blinders hats.
Then there was that night we went to Metro's. What date are we looking at?
for Amy Yates's was in June. She's
June,
She's like
okay.
late June, I'm pretty
Right.
sure.
June.
That was the last
Getting
21st of our year because she's like the youngest or some
Here
shit.
we go.
That's sick.
I've got 3 videos. This was the start of like Evan's DJ journey.
Yeah, it's
performing
always
in front
been a
of people.
year. That was sick. That was a sick night.
That's a cool video.
Hey, that's actually magic, bro.
Yeah, we'll watch the rest after, but that's cool.
Wow.
Oh, maybe I'll show it.
That's a beautiful video.
Yeah. We're at the Thornley Footy Club, and then we ended up at Evans' place for kick-ons.
The good energy of that.
Hopefully, after our Metro's night, we can have kick-ons at Evans too.
Yeah,
It
that'd
is
be
a
beautiful.
great home for
Perfect.
parties.
And the mum and dad
prees.
are more than welcoming.
The
Out and
brilliant
about a lot of
parents,
the
yeah.
time as well. They're good
Yeah.
people. Great people.
But yeah, that'll be it for this week.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice little ending.
Yeah.
And it's awesome that we are doing this event on the Anzac Day long weekend.
Yeah.
Long weekend, might I add. So the Sunday is basically a Saturday night. And then your Monday is your recovery. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Go and have a picnic, right? But we started the episode with Metros. We finished it with Metros.
Mm-hmm.
A great story from a year ago.
That's a beautiful memory.
That's fitting. Big love. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and we'll see you next week.
Shall.
And I'm just thinking next week, right, with our podcast, I'd love to record it after that night.
We probably can on Monday or something, and then it comes
we
out
just release
Tuesday.
it Tuesday, Wednesday, or something like that.
Yeah.
We might do that because I think
Yeah, there'll
that
be
it
a
would
lot to talk about.
Exactly. And it'll be a good recap on the event. So the podcast may be delayed
A day
or two.
whatever.
Yeah. Depending on editing and hangover and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, big love, and we'll see you next time.